In the last week, thousands of Israelis have taken to the streets and blocked off major roads in protest over government plans for judicial reform. The reform includes new proposals that would strip power from the country's Supreme Court in favour of more control by elected officials. After intense demonstrations against it, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu paused the overhaul as the parliament took a month-long recess. But when the government reconvened, protests started back up too, illustrating the public's mistrust in the country's leadership at a time when their own Prime Minister is on trial for corruption. Meanwhile, the fight for democracy has also put the spotlight on human rights violations faced by Palestinians, who for decades have protested against poor living conditions brought by Israel's occupational government. If the reforms are to pass, it could jeopardise the country's checks and balances and allow elected officials to weaken the courts, decide who becomes a judge, and limit oversight over future legislation.